So let's continue. So we were discussing meditation and brain activity. There is one last point that was missing in this yesterday is that decreased activity reticular formation. So reticular formation in the brain, it is a formation. It acts as a sentry to the brain. It seems it's like a guard, security guard. So it is because of it, that formation receives the incoming stimuli from the senses and puts the brain on high alert or in a ready to respond state. Now, when in meditation, this arousal signal becomes dull. So we get a sense of deep relaxation. Else we are always on the guard. We are always like this, on the guard. We are not peaceful. That is the one point that just wanted to add. And then let's go to meditation and nervous system. So as the name suggests, we know autonomic nervous system is involuntary in nature. All our involuntary reactions, they are due to autonomic nervous system. So autonomic nervous system is divided into sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic nervous system is the fight, flight, or freeze system. It is responsible for our reaction to stress and fear and anger. That this is a system that it decides whether we should get angry or we should get anxious or we should be fearful and how to react in a situation. Since it is linked to our survival needs, it has very powerful effect on our emotions and behavior. Now, so yesterday you were talking about prefrontal cortex, right? So prefrontal cortex, it takes a long time to take a decision, but the sympathetic nervous system is simpler and it quickly judges the situation and it triggers the flight, fight, or freeze response. So it is very useful in taking life-saving decisions before even the prefrontal cortex responds. But the problem arises when this mechanism senses danger, even if it is not a life-threatening situation. In our everyday life, in a contemporary society, we have a lot of social conflicts. They are very common, so they are very harmless, but emotionally charged situations. Even in this kind of situations, our nervous system is triggering that fear and anger, and this is usually leads to conflict, anxiety, and stress in every situation. Now, why are we learning this? Because when we are meditating, it reduces the activity of SNS, sympathetic nervous system, and how is it doing? It's dilating the blood vessels. It reduces the production of stress hormones, such as like adrenaline, non-adrenaline, and cortisol. And it also helps in reducing hypertension, atherosclerosis, constriction of blood vessels, thickening of coronary arteries, all these things. So, skilled meditator, how is this happening? Because a skilled meditator can respond so quickly. His brain is so aware that instead of triggering his sympathetic nervous system, so he can intervene between the situation and the reaction of the sympathetic nervous system. And the seasoned meditator can redirect this response to constructive and positive feelings. That's how meditation is helping. Being so aware is to drill down to that level. We understand why being aware. We just think that, okay, from outside we understand that if such kind of situations are happening, we are trying to be aware, we are trying to understand how we are reacting. Instead of saying bad things, we are trying to say positive things, we are trying to look at positive things. We are doing it from outside, but if you look into the technicalities, this is what is happening. It is, we are able to intervene the reactions of sympathetic nervous system. Before the sympathetic nervous system reacts, we are able to intervene and we are trying to make it positive. That is about sympathetic nervous system. Now, about the parasympathetic nervous system. So the parasympathetic nervous system is active during the times of rest. So it helps us digest food and it is assimilating the nutrients. It also regulates the excretory systems. So experiments conducted on meditators MRI technology, to monitor the brain activity. They have found that meditation activates those sections of the brain which are responsible, which are in charge of this parasympathetic nervous system, thereby improving our body functions. So if you see, it's not just when we are awake. Not just when we are at night, when we are awake. Meditation is helping us in every aspect. Even when we are active and when we are sleeping. Both the times, meditation is helping us. Yeah. So this is about autonomic nervous system. And what are the structural changes that are happening in the brain? So meditation is sculpt. It can literally sculpt the brain. Studies have shown that there are detectable substantial changes in the brains. So the first thing they have understood is that thicker gray matter in the frontal portion of the brain that is responsible for attention and sensory processing. So it also improves the performance in tasks requiring sustained attention. So meditation is also known to slow down the brain deterioration during the aging process. That is the structural changes that are bringing in brain. Now let's see what is about chemistry. Every thought we think affects our brain in physical terms. So when we are anticipating something pleasure, so we got a thought that we are thinking, oh, it is a good thing. It originates as a thought in our brain. So in response, when we anticipate it is going to be so pleasurable, response, the brain releases the substance called dopamine. So dopamine makes us excited. So if you see what's happening, the thought is triggering
Harika,
the matter.
may I interrupt, Harika?
And the matter is giving us the experience.
Can you mute everyone?
Thought of and that anticipation that, okay, it's going to be fun. That's why if you're going to a movie, or if a nice movie
Harika, may I interrupt,
got released, or one of your favorite heroes movies is released, or Rajmouli's movie is released, we know that, okay, it's going to be great. So we already know, we have released that thought. We have released that thought already. So once the thought got released, Brain detected that, oh, it's going to be something pleasurable. So how do I make my senses feel pleasurable? By releasing this hormone called dopamine. So brain releases dopamine. Once the dopamine is released, our senses get excited. So if you see it, we are only creating our experience. It's like what we think is determining how we feel. So if we have already thought, if we have had a thought that it's going to be a boring movie, then there is a less dopamine that is created, and there is no excitement in the movie end of the day. So this is very important to understand. It's like based on this statement, there are a lot of things that we realized. At least I realized what I think determines what I feel. It's so powerful. Similarly, if I look in the opposite way, I had a stressor thought. So I released cortisol. My brain released cortisol. Okay, when I have cortisol is making my brain keep it alert in the short term. But what is happening is it is putting a lot of pressure on my brain cells, and in long term, it is destroying my brain cells. So that's why this short term alertness, coffee, or those are not good for health in the long term. What is creating those hormones, and those hormones are affecting our biology also. Should be, that's why thought is so important. What is so important? So we have to regulate those thoughts. Now, why did we hear all these things? Because when we are meditating, what we are doing, we are trying to be aware of our thoughts. Eventually, we are going into no thought state, which means that we are remaining in a state of homeostasis for some time. No hormones, which is highly beneficial for our body. That stable state, that bliss, or the empty state, whatever we call, is more important for our body because we are not putting any stress on our body. That's all I wanted to talk today. We will continue meditation and hormone production in the next class. Sorry, I did not see. Hope were you able to hear me, or do I have to repeat any point? Thank you. Yeah, so we are done for the day. I don't want to talk anymore because it's more technical. Any questions? I can hear you. I mean, my volume is full. Please talk. Can someone talk?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. I tried to interrupt earlier.
At that time, I did not hear you because I think my system is on mute. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Most of the time it is on mute, so I don't hear. Okay. Yeah. Let's start meditation. That's why it is so quiet. I didn't realize. Sorry. Sorry about it. Please close your eyes. Clasp your hands like this and cross your legs. Start the meditation. So observe your breath. Please observe your breath. Slowly come to this moment. Just leave everything. Bring yourself to this current moment. Now, here. Observe your breath. Become aware of yourself at this moment. Release all your resistance. You are free of all your judgments, all the thoughts. All your responsibilities, all your conditioning that you are carrying from so many ages. Maybe in this lifetime or from your previous lifetimes. Just release everything. Release all the resistance. Without any judgment. Without any comments. Without any analysis. Just there. Go into that thoughtless state. Quickly, let's take our attention to the body parts. And relax. Take your attention to your forehead, eyebrows, eyelids, eyes. Relax all your muscles. Release all the stiffness. Now take your attention to your cheeks, jawline, mouth, chin. Release all the stiffness. Relax. Take your attention to your neck and back. Release all the stiffness. Relax. Take your attention to your throat. Take your attention to your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Upper back, middle of the back and lower back. Take your attention to your lungs, heart, abdomen, stomach. Take your attention to your hands, elbows, wrist, and fingers. Take your attention to your lower body. Take your attention to your lower body parts. Take your attention to your thighs, knees, lower body parts, hamstring, ankle, feet, hamstring. Release all the stiffness. Relax. Release all the stiffness. Now go into deeper states. Quickly scan through your body parts from top to bottom. If you find anywhere any stiffness, relax. Go into deeper states. If you're getting any thoughts, just let them be and come back to observing your breath. Stay with me. जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणं प्रणमामः। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणं प्रणमामः। नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागीश्वरी नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागीश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणं प्रणमामः त्वमसि शरण्या त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दिता चरणा नवरसमधुरा कवितामुखरा नवरसमधुरा कवितामुखरा स्मितरुचिरुचिराभरणा जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणं प्रणमामः आसीना भव मानसहंसे कुन्दतु हीना शशिधवल्ये आसीना भव मानसहंसे जडता गुरु बोधि विकासा इत पंकज तनु विमले जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणो प्रणमामः। ललित ललित ज्ञान विभामयी वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी तव पद कमले मदिरास्तानो तव पद कमले वैकुंठ विषहारिणी जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणं प्रणमामः। नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागीश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणं प्रणमामः। 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 Stay with me. Want to continue meditation? Please continue. You want to come out of it? Please come back to your body, physical body. Feel your hands and legs. Slowly wiggle your toes. Rub your hands. Touch your eyes. Let all the remaining energy flow into your body through your eyes. And when you are ready, please open your eyes. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. If you want to talk anything, please let me know. If you want to continue, please continue. Thank you so much, Babaji.
Absolutely amazing, Harika. Thank you.
So high energies, I am going into trance. I couldn't come back. Thank you so much. Still teary-eyed, shook a little bit. Thank you. Feel the emotion. Live in that emotion. Feel the emotion and just let it go. So it is activating your heart chakra. It's balancing your heart chakra. Lot of healing is happening. It's so nice, Helen. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Let's meet tomorrow. See you all.